Alright. Welcome back to the salt mines, everybody. I hope you've been out there with your non-nimble retorts, trying to figure out how to become better underhumans over the last week. You know, really figuring out how you can develop and make sure that your entire family tree doesn't get spat on and your family rat doesn't get burnt. For those who don't know what we're talking about, this is a show where we look at people basically cry about video games, and specifically one video game called StarCraft. Already we've got Hyper One in the top left saying good luck, have fun. In the bottom left, DMAT says A button, Protoss forever. Hyper One says I main Terran, laugh my ass off. Good. Hyper One says but all right, okay buddy. DMAT says well you know it then because you're a Terran. You also know Protoss is the dirty A move race, right? So DMAT here has already set up the fact that Protoss just A moves and they are dirty. Now, I can't argue with either of these assertions, guys. Much like that guy who came up to me on the bus the other week, and he said, there are all, I'm not going to say what sort of people he said, but he said a certain group of people, he said, they're all dirty. Why do they all keep coming here? And I feel like that guy may be DMAT, or they may at least be related or share some commonalities in their thinking. We'll find out as this goes on. But anyways, it is going to be just it looks like a standard gate expand, but we're going to get engineering bay blocked. So Hyper One comes down and is like, oh man, I can't expand. This is a really good start for DMAT. That being said, DMAT's barracks is incredibly late, and DMAT has forgotten to build workers for the last 2 minutes. You're meant to be at 18 workers at this point, if not 19, guys. DMAT is down 4 workers. Oh my lordy lord. That is really, really bad. And floating a ton of money. We're going to go corner base. Okay, apparently it's eBay blocking a corner base. Is this Florencio? Like, what are we looking at right now? What is this? No corner base, it's a second gas. Hyper One is proxying, which is basically the first thing you need to be ready for. If you eBay block someone, you're kind of forcing them to be aggressive a lot of the time. Like, a lot of players won't do anything else. So we're building a second depot to wall off. We still have no tech. We're making the latest orbital. We're only at 16 workers at past 2 minutes. This is horrendous play from DMAT, who's now going to proxy a factory in the top left corner of the map. You could have this factory started at the same time and have an expansion on the way. But whatever. DMAT says, lol, found your proxy. Oh, I knew you were going to A-move me. I knew it. This is my favorite thing. This is a very common thing, is players complaining about a race, doing a certain strategy, then they do something themselves that funnels their opponent into it. They're like, you're going to attack me with your A-move Protoss units, and then they get upset when the opponent responds to them blocking their expansion by being aggressive. Like, I guarantee you DMAT's going to be like, duh, you're going to attack me now. What's great here is Hyper One's like, okay, you found that proxy and this proxy, but you didn't find the third proxy. Hyper One's going to go for the latest double robo proxy of all time, guys. No one really ever plays optimal StarCraft, but this is terrible. There are 6 workers on minerals right now. DMAT has pulled a worker here, a worker here, a worker. There's 3 workers off. There's 6 on gas. There's 2 buildings at home. My lord, there's almost no income right now. He's going to find yet another pylon there. The Reapers and SCVs slowly going around to clean things up. There's an armory on the way. A single Widow Mine armor. Like, what are you doing? This is so great, because this is that. It's always players who get really frustrated in a matchup, and they're like the ones who rage the most. These are the people who write those comments in the YouTube section. They go on Reddit. They go on the BattleNet forums and go, yeah, Protoss is so broken. And you look at their game and you're like, you know, if you literally followed a bronze build order, but just like spent your money and didn't get supply blocked, you would probably be winning this game, right? But you didn't build workers. You basically don't have any units. You're going to have 2 Marines in a bunker up against 2 Immortals. Yeah, that's not going to go too well for you, is it, mate? They're like, oh, but look, I've got 2 factories in the corner of the map and an armory. And you're like, and you're doing what with them? We're going to send a single armory Widow Mine in to kill some probes? I mean, that, to be fair, there's no answer to that right now. There's no observer on the map, so it could actually go pretty well. You want to make sure you burrow that right in the middle of the mineral lane, usually, not down here, because it might shoot the gas one. He targets a probe there. He should have targeted on here or up here. Still, not too bad. 4 kills to start. Immortal's on the way. DMAT, come on, mate. Come on, mate. He needs to pull, like, 10 SCVs to repair this, or he's just going to die. But with batteries going up, it's going to take forever to get through the Immortal's hit points. You need to pull SCVs right now, dude. There's so little minerals. DMAT might actually run out of minerals while repairing. DMAT's worker count very low. 21 versus 22 probes. The Immortals starting to bust through. 2 depots going down, which means DMAT is supply blocked. There is 1 building in the back, but he's going to need to build another because that will not unsupply block him. It's only got 6 SCVs there. and they are an auto repair. You can see they're a bit slower to start repairing because they're standing away. And like I said, you need like 10. This is 2 immortals, dude. They do so much damage versus armored, 50 a shot. Oh my god, 4 SCVs is not going to cut it, DMAT. Oh, the batteries are out of energy, but nope, doesn't matter. Bunker's going to go down. 6 Marines is just not much firepower, dude. The Widowmine has fired a few more times. It's going to fire once more. Gets another probe. Hyper One still has some mining though. A Thor starts in the corner of the map at 5 minutes 20. 5 minutes 20. Oh my lordy lord. Well, I'm waiting for DMAT's non-nimble retorts to these immortals, guys. I'm waiting for him to burn the Protoss' family rat. I don't know if Protoss have rats. Do you think they believe in pets? Let me know in the comment section. I'm curious to find out exactly what sort of salt we're going to get here. But honestly, this is a common theme. It's going into a match, seeing the faction that you're not good at playing against, and then basically trying to accuse them of being unfair, being overpowered, and complaining from the very start. And what I've found is, much like people who go into fistfights going, it's not fair that you have bigger muscles than me, it's not usually that person who wins the fistfight. You guys ever see people fighting in a bar? You ever see that? It's usually not the one whimpering and crying in the corner about how the other guy punches too hard and it's unfair that wins the fight. Then again, I don't know if the people whining in ladder games are the people out there winning bar fights, or to be fair, partaking in bar fights at all. Oh god, get the prism. Thor's not on A move. Oh my god, DMAT. DMAT. The mass repair. Oh my god, the mass repair. That's enough SCVs. They can actually out repair it. Ooh, if he gets rid of the prism, this could be good. Hyper One saves the immortals, but good actually repair. Good repairing there, and mules are still mining, so there's a fair bit of minerals can keep mass repairing. There are 2 immortals here. Oh, there's a 3rd immortal there. That immortal needs to get to safety. If he can kill that, those SCVs could surround that immortal. They could surround it, but they're focusing on repairing right now. Sets off the barrier, but that's about it. There's a few more immortals and zealots up in the main base. Observer season coming. 3 immortals and a few zealots should be more than enough to take this out. The SCVs can only tank so much damage. They could only repair so much, and oh, they're too slow to start repairing. The immortals just shoot it down, and DMAT, I'm guessing it's going to be a classic kill yourself. No, it's just a fucking toss. Fucking toss. Okay, this was a classic one. Toss A move. Fucking toss. I like it. I like it. This was a blast from the past. I think shout out to DMAT for building 2 factories at like 5 minutes into the game, forgetting to build workers for the first 4 minutes, and staring at random pylons on the map they were chasing down rather than, oh, I don't know, macroing. Don't need to do that, do ya? All right, let's go into the next game. We've got Newt 4th in the bottom right, a Terran, and Avarice, a Protoss in the top left. Are we going to see more of the same complaints? Protoss is broken. Obviously, part of the minigame we played during this show is me trying to figure out if there was a certain theme or something that was picked by our lovely sorter of replays. Shout out to Jacob, by the way, who's been sorting the replays recently for me and helping select these. And we do have 2 Urubus out here, so this is 3 probes across the map, guys. Now, why would you send 3 probes across the map and then go gas first? There is no reason at all. Avarice's build makes no sense. I assume it's a triple probe harass. But then why are their probes hiding over there? Like, this makes no sense. This is the most nonsense play ever. And now we're getting a pylon. But why would you need a gas first? Probes aren't even being built right now. A second probe's being brought in. Avarice here is trying to go gas first, but has no workers to mine gas from. And is trying to harass with multiple probes, which, to be fair, is getting a pretty big response. But that probe's going to get surrounded. Oh, and gets a gas steal off. Okay. Oh, I think I see the theme, guys. I think I see the theme. Doing really inefficient, dumb things to disrupt your opponent's build and then getting angry when it doesn't work. I think Avarice is going to be the rager in this game because they've done a double probe harass. They're about to do a triple. Their gateway proxy is starting about 20 seconds later than it could be starting, and they've already ruined their own economy by doing this. That probe could kill an SCV or 2. That could be good. Oh, the SCV barely gets there to safety. This SCV looks like it probably dies, though. Ah, yeah, that one does die. The depot, funnily enough, finishes building. Like, the animation still goes even after the SCV's dead for just like half a second, so it does complete. And chronoing probes at home behind. I mean, this is such a cool opening, harassing with 3 probes. But gas steal and pulling 3 probes puts you so far behind in terms of just basic economy. It is huge. And guess what? The gateway's about to finish. There's no cybercore. Like, what are we doing? And that probe's gonna die. If you lose 3 probes for only 1 SCV kill, man, this is so bad. Cybercore does go down. Reaper's going to come out and say, yay, free probe kill. That probe definitely should have ran away before that, damaging that depot, not worth much. It's going to be 3 barracks on 1 base, which normally is a pretty bad build, but I think when your opponent gas steals and just shows such cheesy intentions, this just kind of makes sense. Like, I'm going to make a lot of production. My opponent's clearly a cheeser. They're doing gimmicky, weird things. Reaper's going to go harass. We're going to build 3 barracks, start getting a lot of units out, especially if you're, I don't know, Platinum League or Low Diamond or wherever the hell this is on the ladder. Avarice is bringing more probes for a second wave of harassment. Or maybe they were looking to intercept the Reaper. They're trying to surround the Reaper with probes. Oh my god. That is, I mean, you're reaching there, buddy. You're really reaching. This is hilarious. This Reaper is ruining him. Oh, get through the mineral line. Avarice pulls the probes, doesn't get it. That was way too late on the probe pull. And the Reaper, oh, he gets out again. So much damage. By the way, did a Stalker even start? Oh my god, this Stalker is so late. He was so distracted focusing on the probes that Avarice didn't even pull the start the Stalker on time. And now there's mass Marine on the way, Stim, and a command center and a bunker. Lag save your Reaper, you lucky fuck. Are you serious, Avarice? I know I normally say truck, but we can drop an F-bomb or two. It's not the end of the world. Sorry, says Newton 4th. Avarice says, F you runt. Oh my god. Dude, you tried to defend a Reaper with 6 probes. How can you be this, like, I totally love the way Avarice is playing in terms of fun, cute opening. But, like, to be angry that it's not working, this is, like, literally rocking up to the Olympics for a 100-meter sprint, trying to, maybe not the Olympics, but just some sort of competitive 100-meter sprint race. And then you try to crawl it really quickly. And then and everyone's like, oh, they're trolling, that's funny. And they're like, oh, yeah. And then you're like, I didn't win? I didn't get the gold medal? My blood sugar was too low. I had a headache. I didn't feel good. I had COVID. It's like, wait, you're angry that you didn't win while doing the dumbest opening I've ever seen? Like, I thought you were a cool dude. I thought you were just like, oh, I'm going to do something fun, experimental, kind of see if I could find some chaos and make something happen. But no. Avarice is like, it's the lag. The lag is why my probes weren't able to catch a Reaper. You lucky truck, you. They called him a runt as well, didn't they? Obviously, runt being a placeholder word for the C-bomb, one of Australia's favorite words. You guys know what it is. 1 Stalk has been built so far, by the way, guys, and there is only 1 gateway at home. Building now a 2nd gateway and a robo. This is the classic, let's try and contain them with a single Stalker and hope they don't realize they can attack move across the map and win the game at any moment. The single Stalker is being microed very hard by Avarice. I feel like, I don't actually know the exact meaning of Avarice, but I feel like they're being very avaricious, thinking they can basically hang on with 1 Stalker. And wait, did I just see a single High Templar warping in at home, guys? Yes, 1 High Templar just warped in. You're kidding me, right? And his supply blocked on 46 while microing a single Stalker back and forth. It's like, dude, you have 800 minerals and you're supply blocked. Please build pylons. Is building a gateway and 2 batteries, still not realizing they're supply blocked. Start storm, and finally pylon start. Oh my lord. Oh my lordy lord. This is wild. You know, I think another theme in today's show is the players who literally play the most garbage StarCraft are the angriest. And from my little forays into Dota and other competitive games, Valorant and different things over the years, I could say team games have definitely told me that's a pattern I notice whenever I try a new multiplayer game. And I'm at the very bottom of the ladder, and every teammate you get is like trying to tell you what you're doing is wrong, and I'm like, wait. You're in the bottom league. You think you know what to do? And they're like, you're not doing the meta thing. And I'm like, guys, we're at such a low level. It's not about following the meta. It's about knowing how to literally press buttons. That's all the bottom ranks of any competitive game are. Lucky fuck dog. So lucky. I don't know. I don't know if Newt 4th really wants to do that to a dog, Avarice. I feel like no. You might think that's a lucky thing. No, Avarice is saying, fuck you, dog, fuck. Wow. Truck you, dog, truck. Truck you, dog, truck. All right. Oh, that's a big storm. But it doesn't matter because you have literally no units. I mean, you just played garbage StarCraft there. Avarice had like a few good things they did, mixed in with just absolute garbage. And to be fair, it lines up, right? The few times I've been late at night rage gaming, I used to do this a lot in my younger days. I would keep queuing game because I'm losing. And I'm pretty sure if I had to watch those replays, I would be playing worse and worse every game to the point where nothing I did makes sense at all. All right, guys, going into the next game, we got Nizahi in the top right and Scroogey in the bottom left side of the map. Very nice. Now, for those who don't know, yeah, I'm sure you're wondering, wait, you used to rage a lot in your younger days, Big? Well, I still do rage sometimes playing games, but I've always had that idea of the social contract. I don't type it to my opponent. Very rarely. In my younger days, I would occasionally be like, no, this thing's Imber or whatever, you know. I'd very rarely do the, I don't think I ever did the, like, go kill yourself to my opponents. I'm sure there were times where I'd be like, you play disgusting or something like that, or like, you know, I don't, you know, you're playing noob Skytoss or something. I'm sure there was a few times I said things like that, but for me, I always think I just had this understanding of like, you know, if you wouldn't say it to someone's face, you know, hold it in. But don't get me wrong, I'd be saying it at my screen. So I've had my moments as an angry gamer, guys. Just like most people. Now this is going to be a gate opening. A little late on the gate. Looked like Nizahi was thinking about Nexus first, and Scroogey's gone for a very quick 15 hatchery into third hatchery on 15. Oh, that's not a good build. It's a really bad build. It's a really bad build, Scroogey. Oh, this does not make any sense. Why are you doing extractor tricks right now? Are you trying to not build any overlords and just wait for the hatchery supply to click in? So if you're going to do a 3 hatchery before pool, guys, it should be like probably 17 hatchery on your natural and then 18 to 20 hatchery on the third, something like that. You want to make sure you get as much minerals as possible. With a 15 hatchery, you don't have full mineral mining, you can see here, and that really costs you. So Scroogey is going to have a really hard time having the money to really use these 3 hatcheries. Much better to just get that overlord on 13 like normal, drone up to 17 supply, and then start taking those hatcheries. Just an easier way of making sure you get a bit more mineral income early, as even 1 or 2 adepts chronoing across the map could cause you big trouble. That being said, you get Nizahi doesn't chrono an adept or 2 across, doesn't do an oracle pressure. I think Scroogey gets away with the 3 hatch greed. It will pay off for itself if you're given just a little bit of an extra window of time compared to what would be a you know, kind of high level meta play, that sort of thing. Scroogey saying good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun, man. Good luck, have fun. No response, eh? Oh, Nizahi, too tryhard, too focused on their macro. They are chronoing an adept right now. But wait, there's 12 zerglings building. Oh, it's a slowling all in. Guys, this is a slowling all in. The whole idea behind getting the hatcheries is it's just to get more lava to rally zerglings. So they see the 3 hatch, they think you're playing greedy, and then you all in with slow zerglings. Problem, Nizahi hasn't seen the 3rd. Nonetheless, Nizahi's gonna see zerglings coming down. Nizahi should just send the adept home and easily defend. Mass zerglings have been spotted. Nizahi doing the classic, I'm gonna send a probe to scout, but not pay attention to it. Okay, does turn the adept around. Okay, that's good. As long as the adept gets home behind the wall and then you full wall, it's actually really not too hard to hold something like this. As long as you get out, you know, some of those units. The adept's shading back, but oh, zerglings inside the wall gonna make things hard. And oh, the adept gets trapped outside. That's a mistake. You need that adept inside the wall because that's all of your firepower this early as a Protoss player. Uh-oh, Nizahi's made the doo-doo. That adept's gonna go down. It'll kill a few lings, but these lings are endless. It is non-stop zerglings. There is a new adept out, but Nizahi will not get another adept out unless the battery can heal the gateway. Maybe 10 seconds? I don't know. That gateway might go down. That adept actually survived a long time. 10 kills? No way. 10 kills coming in right now. I have no idea who's gonna rage this game because both players are playing, I don't know, Nizahi's playing a bit more better so far, but Nizahi needs to just build another gateway there, and then he's like pretty much completely solid. Battery overcharge is going to save the gate. That means another adept pops out, which means this should be pretty much held. The only problem here for Nizahi is that the Zerg is so dumb, they're just going to keep rallying Zerglings. And I say that in the most admirable way, because you'd be surprised. This is such an endless stream of Zerglings. It's going to be non-stop. Is there an Oracle out yet? There is an Oracle. Where's the Oracle? It's flying across the map. Why is your Oracle going across the map? You're so far ahead in these scenarios. Protoss players always go back on autopilot, myself included, and start trying to do counter-harassment. You don't need to harass this Zerg. This Zerg is in the bin. Where's the wall off? Where's the wall off, Nizahi? No! Oh my god, Nizahi! Don't let your adepts get surrounded. You have this in the bag. Even now, if you wall off, you're still okay. But you're losing all your damage. And there's no second Oracle or Void Ray building. There's no Oracles building. There's no Adepts building. Oh, and the last Adept's about to go down. Now you might think that the Oracle's killing everything, Pig. What does it matter? It matters because that's the only damage, and it's going to run out of energy. 15 energy. When that's out, there's no firepower. Nizahi needs to wall off and build a Void Ray right now. I know that sounds crazy, but a Void Ray can attack non-stop. Oracles cannot. This Oracle is out of juice for the next minute. It can't do anything. Oh, I think, is there an opening there? Is there an opening between that gateway and that shield battery? It looks like there is. I could be incorrect on that. I'm not 100% sure. But Cybercore, it's getting healed by battery overcharge right now, even though the graphic isn't on it. You can see the battery is healing it, keeping its life up. More gateways and pylons starting to go down now. Good wall-offs here for Nizzy. Nizzy still might hold. Oh my god. I think Scroogey might be the one raging. That Oracle killing a lot of Zerglings. This Adept's a champion, but he's going to need to re-wall. That Adept needs to... Oh, yeah, they need more pylons. More pylons here. That gateway on the top is going to go down. That's going to open the floodgates. Actually, they're through the middle as well. There's a little diagonal opening there. The Adept's getting surrounded. The Oracles are out of juice. Oh, no. The Oracles are both completely out of juice. There's nothing else building. A Void Ray and another... Void Ray starts up only now. You sad truck, says Nizzy. I mean, I would be angry losing to this. But Nizzy had ample opportunity to wall off there. This is one of those skills that does take a few reps to usually practice, but, you know, it can be very infuriating. You call this StarCraft, you effing dumb runt? Scroogey's just laughing. I mean, Scroogey did nothing but rally Zerglings at you. People sometimes say Protoss is so in, but Cannon Rush is so easy to execute, so hard to stop. I feel like this is like a Zerg Cannon Rush, right? You're like, this is really dumb and not hard to do. But it's like a bit harder to stop than it is to execute. But hey, that's part of StarCraft. It's filled with strategies like this. You call this defending? No, Scroogey. Oh, Scroogey, that's brutal. And Nizzy is tryhard microing, trying to get to the corner to rebuild. Mate, you're done. You're done. Just tap out, Nizzy. The thing is, Nizzy now, after that last statement, you know Nizzy is like, I'm never giving up now. No. You call this StarCraft? It's not StarCraft. It's not a good strategy. And we've all had that moment where we go, I can't believe you would play such a dumb strategy. But some of us, some select few, not very few people in the salt mines, almost none. You see, normal people, they say that to themselves, like, I can't believe you do such a dumb strategy. What a stupid gamble. And then they have that voice in their head. I don't know. Some people call it logic, some reason. Some call it self-awareness. This crazy thing. I don't know what that means. And basically, that voice, what it says is, wait. So if it's so stupid, and you lost to it, what does that make you? Now that's the voice a lot of these people don't ever hear. Nizzy being one of them says, get cancer, you effing runt. Why did you do the dumb strategy? Which, by that logic, remember, if people didn't do this, imagine if they all just outplayed you in macro games and there was no cheese at all and you're both just being as greedy as you can every game. StarCraft would suck. But stay mad, nerds. I like it. There are some real classic insults. Your race is Imba. Get cancer. Die. F you, you runt. You got lucky. The lag. I like the lag excuse on the Reapers as well. This was a real classic set of excuses and a little bit relatable as well, especially dying to Ling Floods. Let us know in the chat, Protoss players, if you also might have said some salty things when you thought you defended and then they just came with another wave and killed you, because you could tell Nizzy could have defended this so easily. They like crushed the first wave and then they just stared at the second wave. Like, I just want to show you guys very quickly here at the end one more time. First wave is defended completely and they're like, haha, I held. And the second wave comes in and they've got like 20 seconds to bring a probe over and build a gateway. They just don't do it. And you're just like, oh, really, man? Come on, dude. GG. Thanks for watching, everyone. Catch you in the next episode of the Salt Mines. Thank you so much for hanging out. See you later. Goodbye and good night.